This sponsored video is brought to you today by 505 Games in partnership with Sproing. Click the link in the description box to get 10% off your Steam game purchase within the first week of launch. Offer expires 2/16/17. Think of all the things you could do with 10%. It's a lot.
There's no time to explain. I've been tracking the disease for 10 years. I'm gonna find this thing and destroy it. We're getting warmer. I can see it. I can see it on the map. Oh no. I think I found the origin. Oh, say it's not so. Oh no. He's 100% infected. We gotta destroy it. I'm sorry, little guy. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. That takes care of that. We've won the battle against the disease. The world's safe now. If you ever need me, I'll be around.
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's eMBeaR and welcome to Quarantine, guys. I'm gonna take all this off now that I don't need it anymore because I've done my duty. I've saved the world yet again through the power of costume changes. This is a turn-based strategy game where you're trying to cure the world of a disease. It looks kind of confusing at first, but it gets simple as you go. Once you know like the basic strategies and stuff, it's all right. But I grew up on like Warcraft and stuff and playing all those RTS games and StarCraft and all that stuff. So I also, as well, have played a lot of Risk in my day with my friends on tabletop gaming. So that really speaks to me, is playing something that is turn-based but strategy-based as well. So you have three versions of the game at the moment. You have going against bacteria, going against virus, and going against prion. And you can choose the difficulty and stuff. Each one has its own like strength and weaknesses. So like for example, the bacteria, it's increased spread to unaffected cities, as opposed to the virus that has standard of the first two and then increased mutation rate so it gets stronger or whatnot. So I think that I'm just gonna start with bacteria, the one at the very top. And I'm pretty good at this game. I will let you know I'm pretty good at this game. It's gonna be hard for me to not let the world go under, but I'm gonna go on medium first. And from here, you get to start with your kind of base strategy. So you have four different types of units. There's security, medic, diplomacy, and science. Security makes it so when your guys go to certain cities and try to get the infection rate down or try to help the city out, sometimes there's a chance of getting hurt there. And you have a health pool of about 10 points, I believe. And security guys can have something that, like for example, body armor that gets reduced damage for your operatives so they don't die and you don't have to find new ones. Then you have medics, which are the people that go to the cities and remove the infections. And then you have diplomacy, which helps bring in more operatives, and then it gets you more money overall, which I feel like actually personally is usually the way I start a game. I feel like that's the most important thing to do. You can just throw money at all your problems in this game and they go away. Last but not least, you got the scientists, which are very important. They actually go to the cities and grab samples so that you can research the disease you're trying to eradicate, and in the lab you can make a cure. And that's how you end the game and how you win the game, is making a cure for the disease. There's no other way of winning. Things will just keep spreading and stuff like that. So they're important as well. They get things done faster. They research faster, they research the disease faster, they get more samples and stuff like that. So usually I'll start off with the diplomacy, but because I want to give myself a challenge, I'll start off with security. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest one to start off with, personally. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. I want to explain this game to you guys like clearly so you understand what's going on, because I don't want to just go in there, wreck a disease, and then be like, all right, I won, that was the game, thanks for watching. You know, I want you to understand exactly what's going on with this, because it's actually really fun. And this is the map of the game, very reminiscent of Risk, I guess you could say. It's kind of based off of the same lore world that they use. And what we got here is, these are the infected cities where it starts at, and then obviously this is where it can stem off to and spread. And that's the map tab. So up here are all the tabs that you can go to and check out what you got going. This is how many pieces of the cure that you have researched. This is how many samples you have, how much money you're getting in a day, and how much you have total, and how many operatives you have in play as well. So when you go into the lab, this is where you can research the disease itself. And you have to get samples in the infected cities in order to research them. And that's how you win the game. So you have to get like, I think, yeah, 4 samples per part. And then over here, the researchers hired, very important by the way, you hire those guys to make this go faster and to make other things in the game go faster as well. Like these tech trees, which it's kind of like a leveling system. So this is the security one. It has just damage mitigation. The medic one increases your recovery rate of the cities and also decreases the chance of things spreading. The political one makes it so you can have more operatives and more money and stuff like that. And then the research one just gets things done faster as well. Again, I usually start off with this one because at the very beginning, you start off with lower cost of making cities to get more money in. So it seems like a good idea to be able to do that at the starting to accumulate as much money as you can and then hire more operatives and stuff like that. Like money is very much the solution to your problems, guys. Just keep that in mind. Get rich and don't die from a disease. But right now I'm gonna research the thing where I can actually make it so I can get more cities easily. So from here, oh, I forgot to show you guys the ops, by the way. This is where you hire new operatives. Very important as well. You only have 4 slots to begin with. You can research more slots so that you can have more operatives, which is actually really, really good. I don't have enough money to hire any of them. I just want to show you like the perks of them and stuff. So like treatment efficiency, increased sample rate. It's all the stuff that I already told you guys. And then I forgot to tell you that the security people though, the cost operations of what they do is halved, I think, as well. First things first, very important thing to do for me is always to establish an office off the bat because those are what give you more money. You can have 3 of those, I believe, maximum until you can research another additional slot or whatever. So I will establish an office because I need to get that dough. Now to end my turn, and then the disease takes its turn. So you can see it's spread a little bit to Mumbai and to, I don't even want to pronounce that. I'm gonna wreck it. Oh shoot, I just ended my turn again. All right, well, giving myself a challenge, here we go. I can save the world still, I got this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire one of the diplomats. I'll get the old granny lady, how about that? I'll take her, sure, why not? And then with that, I can actually establish another office for 10 grand, so I still can do it. She halves the cost of establishing an office, which is kind of cool. And then you can also like do treatment options with the other characters as well. But they don't do it as effectively. So like the medics will take away 2 slots of infection. The other guys will just take away 1. So there's a strategy to it in like making sure that you're not just wasting the potential of your medic, but you're still using your other characters as well. So I'm gonna use a treatment option on these other ones as well. And you can see over here like the damage risk and stuff like that, if it's gonna hurt them or not. So usually just base it off that. If it says high, you know, maybe just be wary and maybe wait until your medic can go in there and do it, especially if they have leveled up. And yes, your characters can level up in this and get stronger. And there she goes. She took 3 damage, so great. At least it wasn't the 5. I had the security person, so it was a little bit dumbed down a little bit. So because I actually want to play this game fully on the hard mode, because I like to go hard, I'm actually gonna fail this and show you what it looks like when you fail. So I'm just gonna keep on ending my turn here. There we go. And this is what happens when you lose the world. The room turns red. I've lost control of the epidemic. We've lost so many lives today. And I'm gonna do what I like to do most of the time. So I'll usually start with diplomacy, therefore I can get more cities and get more money in the long run, and it'll help me overall just kind of get the ball rolling. And then you can just hire more things and do more stuff. So it just makes sense just to have a lot of money. You can afford the best healthcare, and it looks like there's a piece of disease over there. That kind of sucks. All right, okay, there we go. Establish an office, and I took damage. Hard mode, here we go. In my turn, and I'm gonna see how much it's going to spread. Hopefully, Istanbul can survive a whole nother night without another medic needed. So I'm gonna do another established office, bada bing, and office built, there we go. And my turn, I'm gonna need to get a medic really soon though, because Istanbul is looking kind of red around the edges. That's usually a sign of bad health there. They need better health care. So now I'm gonna go into ops and I'm going to hire one of the medics. And look at that, I forgot to do tech stuff. So I'm gonna start research. This one will give me another operative spot in 4 days. So hopefully I can get that going really quick. And I'm gonna hire another, what should I do? I'm gonna do, I don't need the security people yet. I'm gonna do another medic. Those are the most important to me at the moment. So go back to my map here and cure this city with Monica. Hopefully she can do her job well and not take damage. Please, Monica? Why? Why do you do this to me, Monica? Why do you do this, okay? We had a deal. And then also, I forgot to mention, you can actually heal your operatives, but it takes their turn. So it's like, Do you want to heal them or do you want to do an action with them just in case something goes crazy? So I'm going to start my operation on her to heal herself. Bada bing, bada boom. And now she's patched up. She did it herself. She took her 2 hands, lathered up with some Neosporin, and she's good to go. And now, because I don't want things to get crazy over there, because I don't plan on doing a whole lot of stuff over there, I'm going to treat it with Michael. Hopefully, damage risk low. Doesn't take damage. Come on, Michael. You got this. Thank you very much. And yes, they can teleport across the US. It's the future. Throwing your money at diseases works, and you also have teleportation abilities. All right, it looks like my next stop that I need to help out is going to be Rome. So with her, I'm actually gonna heal herself because I don't want her to die. I don't know how quickly you get your operatives back or it can hire new ones if they die out. I actually haven't had any of them die on me, luckily yet. So luckily it won't ever happen, but treatment options, gonna use Michael. Come on, don't get hurt. You suck. My strategy now at this point is just to hire a bunch of operatives in order to do things. So I'm gonna hire a security measure person. And at this point, you don't really need to have a diplomat anymore. So usually I will dismiss her, but I don't have enough money to buy another operative, so it's okay. Actually, I can use the security person to cure that area. Sweet, she didn't get hurt. That's a good sign. And can I still use Michael for a treatment operation? All right, I did it all. Okay, so I'm gonna end my turn there, and we live another day. We can keep it going. By the way, this was kind of inspired by, oh no. What do we got going here? Deploy riot police or enforce curfews. Everyone in before 6 p.m., okay? No hanging out with those rascals at the park. We did it. All those rascals are not gonna hang out at the park anymore, throwing gas and stuff at broken down cars. I was gonna mention that this game is actually, it is inspired by like real science in a way. Obviously, there's things called bacteria and prions and stuff like that, but also the way that they actually do these, like enforce the medics and stuff and the quarantine zones and all that stuff. So I just really enjoy that they take actual facts and actual things and put them into a game where they wanted it to be kind of like what actually happens in a sense, I guess. Obviously, this isn't like exactly what goes on, you know, when an epidemic breaks out, but you know, kind of. A lot of money is involved, so that's accurate too. So at this point, I can dismiss my girl there, Elizabeth. You've done well. Thank you very much, Hans. Your job is done here. And I'm gonna hire myself a scientist to start getting samples very quickly. And I should actually probably heal Mike, because he's not doing too good. He's gotten shanked or something. I don't know what's going on with him. I really enjoy, by the way, the fact that it is turn-based. I can do real-time strategy, but you know, I like to be able to take my time and really just weigh out the options and see what I need to do next. Even though I guess that's not realistic, time is, you know, kind of a thing. So maybe there should be like a timer mode or something like that, just in case you wanted that real-time strategy kind of stress going. I enjoy this though. I could go to the fridge, get myself a nice water or LaCroix or something like that, and I can come back and still save the world. There's still time. There's always still time. So it looks like the most infected area right now is actually Tokyo. So I'm going to take my medic and treat Tokyo. Bada bing, you're okay. And now I can actually start using samples. So what you wanna do is you wanna sample a city that doesn't have any infection in it anymore, because then you have no risk of getting damaged at all. So let's see here. Start operation with my scientist, and he grabbed 2 samples. Did it. Good job, guy. And once you get the money starting to go as well, you can also start quarantining areas. So this is actually a really good strategy of when you're starting to get a lot of money in and you still have a security person out, because they reduce the cost of any sort of security operation, which is quarantining a city. So I can quarantine a city and have it not spread out and not, you know, infect the city it's in anymore by spending $10,000 per quarantine city. That's a good deal, in my opinion. I mean, there's a risk of getting damaged, but it's worth it. So there we go. Quarantine Hong Kong. Nothing's getting in or out of there. And so yeah, I usually will eventually just lock things off and make it so it can't spread anymore. So, and by the way, I'm on hard mode, guys, just letting you know, I'm good. All right, gonna end my turn, gonna see what the disease has in store for me. Son of a gun, spread over to Africa. Okay, well, looks like I know what to do there. I don't want it to spread anymore, so honestly, I will actually just keep on quarantining. Why not? Let's just do it. And I will sample some more with our scientist, Fernando Cruz. Thank you so much, Fernando. You're the best at your job and what you do. Thank you very much. And now I'll go to the lab and actually start researching a trait of the disease we're trying to eradicate. Now I'll go around and treat cities with my medics, just making sure that, gosh, she took damage. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? Okay, so I've run out of turns here. Anything else I can do before I end? Nope, it's all good. Okay, disease activity. Come on. We gotta beat this thing. We gotta beat it. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, another curfew. You gotta stay in, you rascals. Oh no. They said no. They're like, we don't want to stay inside. We want to do what we want to do. All right, well, that's fine. You know what you get then? You get a quarantine there, Tokyo. What do you think about that? Huh? So I'm gonna treat Tokyo when it's quarantined, you don't have a risk of getting damaged. So that's another benefit of quarantining a zone if it's very, very infected. I'll use Mike on it, and then I will actually just heal her up because I don't want her to die on me. Not today, Monica. I need you for this war. I'm just gonna keep on locking things down because that's my my strategy is just quarantine off the areas where it might spread. Hey, look, she leveled up. And now at this point, I can actually start hiring researchers. You can have a max of 5, and they just make things speed up when you're researching them. So I'm gonna hire 2 of them so that everything down here will speed up as well. Uh-oh, what's happening in Vancouver? Damage controller analyzed. So what does it say? We have reports of an outbreak linked to infected fleas. We need to isolate the infected and destroy all sources of the flea infestation. Okay, so I think that damage control might work, please. There we go, we did it. Nice. I enjoy it when we have a successful mission like that. That's good. You know what? Just because I don't want it to spread over there, I should have done this at the very beginning. I'm gonna quarantine that area off, and then I'm going to heal it with my medic. Hey, and she leveled up, so now she can actually take away 3 bars of infection. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna sample some more here, and he leveled up, so now he actually gets 3 samples per thing. So we're starting to get the inertia going and that ball rolling where the disease doesn't stand a chance at this point. It's just a matter of time of when I eradicate it. Dang it, Michael, why do you take damage like that? You've been hurt so many times. So it looks like, oh, I should actually quarantine off that next, most likely, so that it can't spread to South America. Okay, that's it, that's the goal next round. Hopefully it doesn't spread to Buenos Aires. Please, no! No! Hey, I think we're good. All right, we did it. I might be able to actually quarantine 2 areas now that I think about it, with another character, because I don't think you have to do it with this person. See if I can start operation there. Don't get hurt, she got hurt. Great, that's great. That's just a great move by you. Yeah, damage risk is low. Okay, I'm gonna quarantine that. Good, there we go, didn't get hurt, nice. And then I will use Michael to treat this area. I can kind of feel the pressure coming, but hopefully I've quarantined enough areas, like it's kind of locked in here now, so it won't spread. It can't go over to Buenos Aires, and down south, this is all locked off as well. I just need to take care of this area and quarantine that as well, and then it won't be able to spread at all. And I don't know if these cities will keep spreading if I don't have them quarantined, because I think that it might actually grow back and then spread a little bit, but I guess we're gonna see. I can start researching another trait of the disease as well, so I'll keep doing that and then get some more samples going. Boom. Is it 3 now, right? Yeah, nice, that's awesome. The city is dysfunctional, it's hard to say who's really in charge, so if we're going to intervene, we need to tread very carefully. Enforce safe zones, that sounds better to me. There we go, I did it. I know what I'm doing here, guys. I could run the world if I wanted to. That's not true. So I can start, I'm gonna quarantine a zone with him because I wanna heal places still. So I'm gonna quarantine with Fernando. Thank you, Fernando. It doesn't matter if he got hurt, it's fine. I'll just heal him next turn. But with that, that's cut off. Okay, so what are the main spots I should be worried about? I should also heal Michael. So I'll heal Michael there. And then right here, I will treat that city with Monica. There we go. We're starting to get our pacing back. See, I'm gonna hire some more researchers. There we go. Things are going really fast now. Oh, I can research the final trait. It's gonna take 2 days. Hopefully we don't explode the world by then. What's going on here? Deploy peacekeeper. Curfew, stay inside, boys and girls. Stay inside. So as you can see, I just love quarantining. I feel like this is early access, by the way. I feel like that when the full game releases, they need to do a couple things. They need to make, a time limit mode or something like that. Maybe even in like a very hard mode. And then also they just need to modify the way quarantines work. Cause like the fact that I can just spread them all out like this It's making it a little bit easy for me, but maybe that's the point. Maybe like getting to this point is the hard part, and then when you get here, it's like it's kind of a lockdown situation. I'm also wondering if there's going to be like a way to do like some sort of multiplayer. Like maybe there will be a way to make it so one person acts as the disease and they have turns to be able to spread or to infect the city more or something like that. Again, early access game, and it's going to be really, really fun to see what happens when they fully release it and then update it as well. Your time's up, disease. It's over. You can't spread anymore. I've done it. I've made the world green again. I've won. Reason: the cure has been found. All right, guys, and that was the game Quarantine. Again, I really do enjoy this game. I love having like just strategy games to play with, especially turn-based ones. And I was a huge fan of Risk back in the day, just tabletop gaming with my friends. Like that and Magic the Gathering were like our top games playing. So we had a bunch of fun playing that, and this kind of just brought me back to that kind of feeling of like, you know, spreading out your resources and being able to deal with problems in a very systematic and strategic way. So again, you guys, if you want to buy this game on early access, there'll be a 10% off discount coupon code in the link down below in the description box for a Steam game. And this game was made for PC, so you're only going to be able to play it on PC at the moment. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this and more in the future. Thank you so much, 505 Games, for giving me this game to play with and you know, showing you guys how fun it is. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember to keep having fun. Bye bye.